let me down. Let me down.
What's going on, guys? Killer Shot here. Welcome back to our NHL 20 franchise mode with our Seattle Metro. So in the last one, we just did all the off-season stuff, all the boring stuff, well, it can kind of not be boring. It really depends how you look at it, but I think, improved the team a little bit. We made one trade that is more of a future move than a present move. But in this one, we're going to go through the preseason, probably get into maybe the first month of the regular season. But I want to take my time slowly going throughout this preseason. This being because I do want to get some of our NHL players in there, and there's still players I would like to help develop and help build along the way. So I think the first 3 games are going to just be, the guys that I already have set there. I already did roster moves. I think I did in the last episode too. I already showed you guys the roster moves, but if not, this is basically what the team is going to look like for the preseason, at least for the first couple games anyways. Yeah, there we go. Just like that. And I just don't know. I think I'm going to probably switch it up throughout the time. I do know I need to sign free agents. I know for a fact I have to sign free agents because our AHL team definitely does not have enough players. So I am going to real quick keep going back and forth between the roster and free agents. So let's, we'll just do this together. So centers, all right. So centers wise, we're probably going to have quite a few centers. Goalies, we'll start with goalies. Goalies are good. We have enough goalies. Defensemen, 1, 2, 3, and then we'll have one more guy come up. So that leaves only 4 AHL defensemen. So that means we need to sign 3 more AHL defensemen to our squad. So we'll go here. 2-way contract, and overall, okay, so who do we want to grab? Just grab some depth players, can't we? Yeah, we should probably grab 1 top 2, 1 top 4, 1 top 6, is what I'm thinking. Maybe we should just grab a top 4, top 6. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. We're in the top 4 category. So with top 4s here, I start here with Pearson. There's a 24-year-old Josh Tebs. So we'll grab him. Josh Tebs, welcome. We'll sign you to a 1-year deal. You'll be a top 4 defenseman. Now we need to get all the way down here to top 6. Here we are. Now we're into some of the older players. Another top 24-year-old Mason Gearson. Yep, we'll sign you. Your top 6 role in our team in the minors. And we got minor depth, or does it just go to minor top 6? Nope, there is minor depth. Okay. So with minor depth, 24-year-old again, Matthias Norstable, or do we want to go with Jeff Taylor? We'll go Jeff Taylor. Yeah, let's get Jeff Taylor in here. So there's going to be our 3 AHL defensemen for the time being. I didn't mean to hit lines. God damn it. I think forwards wise we should be good. So I'm only going to sign the defenseman now as the preseason goes on and I start noticing the team that we're actually going to be building and the team that we're actually going to have will go more into free agency and signing some players maybe, unless I decide not to. But for the time being, I think it is time for Seattle to finally hit the ice. Not a home game. It's an away game. So I'm not going to show you guys the actual, jerseys and everything. We'll go and watch the first game of the regular season once it happens. Right now, we're just going to do a quick sim. So first period, we're just going to go sim by 8. It's nothing. Shots are pretty even on both sides of it. There's a penalty, power play for Anaheim. It's quite a long one, so it must have been a 4 or a 5 minute penalty. And they get another one, only a 2 minute penalty this time. I'm going to go and look at those penalties, but those penalties really got their shots up there. Who took the penalties for us? Ooh, we took 3 of them. So Geno Smith, Soderlund, and so mostly our AHL players are taking penalties. Okay, that's good to know that our NHL players are staying disciplined and are able to do it. But we are getting heavily outshot by Anaheim, which I am just not a fan of. I like to outshoot my opponents, and based off the coach, we're going to be a very offensive team, not very defensively or balanced. So we really need to outshoot the team. Like right now, Tristan Jarry is keeping us in this. We're getting outshot. Like they're pretty much for every one of our shots, they're taking just about 2. We didn't even get a single shot on that power play. There we go. That's our first shot. So we took 2 shots in 2 power plays. That's actually jokes. Like that's such a joke that we took 2 shots on 2 penalties. Oh my god. We're just getting this is just not a good look. Okay. So here we are. So in our first ever game, we take Anaheim to a shootout. So let's quick sim it, and hey, Fleury scores in the shootout to win it for us. So out of this entire thing, only 1 goal happens, and that was with Fleury in the shootout. So it doesn't really technically count as history book shit. But I mean, for a shootout, like, it would count. But it is the preseason, so no stats really count. But this was still like, Tristan Jarry is making a proposition right now for why he should be the starter. So now we're going to go up to our home opener. I'm actually going to switch the goalie. Tristan Jarry is not going to be in this one. I'm going to give it to the backup goalie, so that way he can have some more time. So that way we can kind of get more of a feel for this Christopher Rifalk guy. Just so that way we can kind of scout him a little bit. So now we're going into Edmonton. So we're 1-0. Edmonton's 0-1, and still no points for anyone on our team. I expect us to lose this one, but this is our first time playing in front of the fans, so we're probably going to have a sold-out crowd right here. I anticipate that we're going to have a sold-out crowd. And Victor Rask, there we go. Victor Rask scores the first ever goal for us. Right, so halfway through the first, and Edmonton is yet to take a shot. We're almost 10 times their shots. Right now we're 9 times. Nope, we're just dropped a little bit. Okay, so for every 1 shot they take, we do take 2. But and I would like to stay with it. I would prefer to get another goal. There you go, Ryan Hartman, another NHL player that's probably going to be playing with us, and Spencer Fu, a free agent acquisition who I personally liked, and that's the reason why he was on this team, and I signed him. Fashings from Arizona getting a goal as well. I'm hoping his potential rises more than what it actually was when I got him. I would prefer not to have a bust. I thought that he would be like a top 9 or top 6 forward that was just young, and it just didn't work out. It didn't work out. Main reason I grabbed him is because of our other Arizona franchise, and he's got 5-star potential in that. Well, 4-star potential, I think. But there we go. Fashing scoring again. It is now 5-0, and that's how it's going to do. A 5-0 shutout. So both goalies in the preseason are getting shutouts. Fashing's with 2, Spencer Fu with 1, Ryan Hartman and Victor Rask getting in, who were the 3 stars of the game. Victor Rask, Fashings, and then that backup goalie, which we still don't know a lot about. Now we're getting into game number 3, so I'm not going to be really slow simming it anymore. I'm more just going to start speeding things up. Here we go. We got the 2 of the 3 defensemen, and New York Islanders are requesting a trade. So they want our 2021 3rd and 4th. So basically we're swapping 4ths, and it's a 3rd for Andrew Ladd, I'm guessing. Is that correct, Andrew Ladd? Who I don't think I want at all. Yeah, Andrew Ladd I don't really want. So that's a declining that. Don't want that trade. And there's our third defenseman. Welcome. I should probably actually edit the trading block. So let's edit our trading block, shall we? Just get in here. Surplus, no. What do we want? So we definitely want forwards, doesn't matter what line between, 17 to 30. And I would prefer them to have that much potential. There we go. So we'll just do that for about everyone. Doesn't matter the line, I said. Doesn't matter the line. Defense, 17 to 30. Minimum of that potential. There we go. And then we'll do the same thing with goalies. Goalies, 30 years old. Minimum of that potential. There we go. I don't know why it stopped at elite. It should be franchise. There we go. So move that up. Current picks will take all. Future picks will take all. As of surplus, I don't want to give up a third, but I am willing. So I'll put on both of our thirds, but I prefer not to move them. We don't really have a surplus of players, in my opinion, so I'm not going to select them. But as for players that I wouldn't mind getting rid of, probably older players, to be completely honest with you. We got rid of Jamie McGinn, which was one of the big players that I really want to get off our roster. Lindbergh. Yeah, we'll put Lindbergh up on the trading block. Left wings. No one. Right wing. Bashings, maybe. I would like to, see him a little bit. No one really defensively, goaltending wise, nothing. So yeah, we'll just go another couple draft picks, I guess. We'll just grab, we'll throw a 5th and a 6th up on the board for him. Not from those years. So 5th and a 6th. And that's year 2025. You don't want those. You don't want it from the year 2025. I want it from the year 2000. So 5th and a 6th from the year 2000. Oscar Lindbergh. You edited that. Perfect. Sorry, Lindbergh. It's just how shit goes. Now let's keep on moving up past the LA Kings game, and we lost 7-2. I don't know who started that. Let's see. Did they keep? I'm sure they both got time. No, only Tristan Jarry got in. Okay, so Tristan Jarry was the only one to get in. We'll go up to the Vegas Golden Knights game. We weren't allowed to select for them. I think that's kind of BS. Their team's kind of stacked. I think we should have been able to select them, but they are still fairly new, so I understand why the NHL was like, you know what, we probably should give these guys a pass. But it is time for me to go and make some roster moves, possibly, if I feel it is necessary. Tristan Jarry, goaltending wise, I don't see a necessity. Between Nico Mueller and Heaton Fleury, these guys can get sent down, I feel like. At least Fleury can get sent down. Mueller, we still got to figure out that potential of yours, buddy. What are you? Yeah, we can just send some of our newly acquired players up to get some ice time. So there we go. Move them up. Right wings. Ryan Hartman is not fully scouted yet. Okay, so we're not fully scouted there. No one there got scouted yet. Jacob Forsbacka Carlson, still not fully scouted, but he is a 4th line player. It's interesting to see how this shit's going. It really is. A lot of our players, I think we definitely have a win now mentality. I feel like we can have a win now mentality. That's another 7 goals let up. Okay, so San Jose Sharks game on, I'm going to actually put together our team. Well, the majority of our team. So now that that game was over, it is now time, I think, for us to get our team starting to move together. So we're going to call up at least Eric Comrie. Yeah, we'll give Varlamov time too. Send you guys down. So let's get the NHL roster together. Maybe no, we're not going to keep any. Never mind. I was going to say maybe we can keep a few of the prospects in here, but I just don't see it as any plus. I don't see any plus to us keeping them in here at the moment. So send you 3 down, call you 3 up. There we go. Bring up Burakovsky. We might want to send Burakovsky down to minors for a year, actually, too. Payne Krebs, you can go back to the CHL, buddy. You'll probably play on our team next year. And then we got Cirelli and Duchesne. Boom, boom, boom. We keep first back up, bring up Lindenberg. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a lot of centers. So we got 2 extra centers. Depth. Payne Krebs considered a 4th liner, but he still needs 1 more year. Dickinson, I don't want to rush him. Spencer Fu and Fashing is 2, but they're depth, so I don't need them to be there. I don't want him to get a stunt in his growth. He's only a 75. Dickinson's a higher overall, so we'll send down for his back Carlson 1 more year and then bring up Dickinson. He'll come up next year. Or if we make some trades, maybe we'll move him in. So let's get best lines rolling. Boom. So here's how our NHL lineup's kind of going to look. I probably will move a lot of these players around. Actually, without a doubt, I definitely am going to be moving these players around. But for all sense and purposes of preseason, I think this is just fine. Matt Duchesne, you have no reason to be playing right now. I need to keep on scouting Victor Rasky, what he is capable of. Ryan Hartman and Mikko Mueller, I also need to get in here. So Ryan Hartman we'll put over. Put him over Lee. Yeah, you don't need to play, man. Not quite yet, anyway. So Ryan Hartman will put you right there. And defensively, Larson, get the fuck out of here, buddy. We'll put Mikko Mueller right there. Fix the lineup a little bit, and there's best lines for AHL. Doesn't matter. Well, it's still preseason. AHL season hasn't even started yet. But we do have an idea. Oh, yeah, now that we have an idea of the lines, I now can see if we need to sign anyone in the minors. So center-wise, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nick Suzuki, I think Nick Suzuki is going to be leaving. I think he's going to leave and go and play 1 year. I think he's got 1 more year in the CHL. I think. No, he is going to be playing. Never mind. So he is going to be playing in our AHL affiliation. Okay. I meant to go to Ross Moose. I didn't mean to back all the way out. So he is going to be part of the center group here. So we need 1 more center. Okay, 1 more center, 1 more left wing, 2 more left wings. So 1 center, 2 left. Right wings are good. Defense are good. So 1 center, 2 left. So 1 center, 2 left. Okay. We can do this. That shouldn't be too difficult. So we'll go to 2-way contracts, go to centers, sort by overall, and we'll just keep on going down. 23-year-old Connor Bishop. There it is. Clark Bishop. Oh, but there's also Chase DiLeo. We'll sign them both. You guys are just chilling there. You're 23 years old. Maybe we'll just move one of you guys to left wing if there's no one really here of interest. So here's the minors. Looking for someone young. There's a 26-year-old, 25, 24, 23. And then there's another 23. Okay. So Timo Turunen, Adam Tambellini, Michael Carcone. We'll sign. I'll just, you know what? We're a new team. We're a new team. We're just gonna, offer it to everyone. Come on, come play for us. Come play for us. We need some players. So we're signing people from all over the world. Some people, different people that I don't think other franchise players are going to be signing. So it'll keep things interesting. So let's advance. See how our team against an actual NHL team does, and we lose 6-3. Carcone accepts. Okay. And our last AHL game, we got one guy reject, probably due to us hitting the roster, and we won 2-1 over Vancouver. Now with the season coming up, we already have the roster all set. Okay, the roster is all set, right? There's no one changed to a minor role. Fourth lines. Good. So, all right. So everyone here in our NHL squad should be a NHL caliber player who's going to be playing for us, hopefully throughout the year, unless we trade them. Now I'm going to take a quick cut to edit the lines for both the NHL and then AHL. I probably won't edit the lines. I'll let the assistant coach and everything do the AHL stuff. But the NHL, I'm going to edit the lines around, and I'm also probably going to set captains, and if I do anything else, I'll let you guys know. So I will be back in just a second. Alright boys, so we are back. I did the lines, I did the captains, and let's show you guys how everything went down. So these are going to be the lines for at least the first little bit of the season. First line, Anders Leaf with Matthew Shane and Kasperi Kapanen. Oscar Case with Victor Rask and Tyler Toffoli. Connor Sheary with Anthony Cirelli and Ryan Hartman. And then Andre Burakovsky with John Hayden and Tanner Pearson. On defense, we're going to have Jacob Trouba play with Brett Burns, Adam Larson with Rasmus Anderson, Hayden Fleury with Vince Dunn, and then between the pipes, Varlamov is going to be starting over Eric Comrie. AHL, if you guys are really curious, is just going to be looking like this. I just did best lines. This is what popped up. If you guys think I should change anything, let me know. But at the moment, I'm not going to be changing anything. And now over to captaincy. I did do captains. That was not the captain screen. I hit the wrong button. That was my apologies. I'll go and show you guys right now. Captains. All right, so captains wise, we're not going to elect to have an actual captain. We're going to elect to have assistants, but not captains. Victor Rast right now is in the lead for earning the actual captaincy, but until he earns it, he's going to be getting an A, followed with Matthew Shane and Brett Burns. All right, so everyone on this team, I'm expecting to have a leader role in the locker room and with everyone else. But I just don't think this team needs a captain quite yet. I also offered a 3-year extension. I think it was 3.8 mil to Vince Dunn. But with all that said, let's get on up into the regular season. I understand waivers. Continue. Scouting. Would you like to decide? No, you guys can scout your guys' self. There it is. Vince Dunn accepts our contract extension, increasing his morale. Now, before we even get in a home game, we have to have 3 away games. Now, I'm not sure. Okay. Here's what I think we should do. I think because we're away for the first game, I think we'll go in, simulate the first 2 periods, and jump into the third. And then we'll slow sim the second and third game, and then we will fully watch the 4th game against Chicago. I think that's going to be the plan for this episode, and after that, we're just going to call an episode and move on to the next, and then I'll see you guys in the next one. So let's get into this. So first game is against the Pittsburgh Penguins. Yes, sim affiliated game. Yes, please. Yes. And here we are. So let's quick sim this. So first period, 2-0 us. Anthony Cirelli opens it up for a goal onto Smith, and Tyler Toffoli follows it up with another goal in the second period. We shut them out, and now let's continue on into this game. Welcome to the third period of our team's first ever game. We get to look at the jerseys. Look at those beautiful yellow jerseys. Oh, they're so ugly. There's the away jerseys, I can even say they're pretty bad. I was trying to work with the colors we had, and yellow really was the only thing we had. Why are the commentators on? No, commentators, you're not supposed to be on at all. Audio, volume, announcers aren't even on. Oh, commentator. Arena announcer. Oh, that's what I did. My apologies. I hit the wrong button. I selected the wrong one. So there we go. Now the commentators are off. They're in the corner trying to get it. Can't do it. Passing it up to Phil the Thrill Kessel. He wasn't traded in this universe. He is still on the team. Kasperi Kapanen now skating it up. Taking it wide. Went to a little button hook. Unable to do it. Passes it wide. One-timer. And shot wide. Interesting that Penguins didn't decide to start Matt Murray in this game. So Vince Dunn, as I said, just signed a 3-year, I think it said 7.5 mil contract with us. So he's going to be with us for the next 3 seasons following this. It's better to get things done early, I think, rather than having them wait and then them wanting to walk. But right now, we are playing like the better team. I feel like we are the better team, and we're going to have a 2-minute power play now after a tripping call on who? Kakun. Yeah, whatever your dumbass name is. They're tripping our defenseman while the defenseman is staying here. Dominic Kahun, I think that's how you say it. I could be wrong. So here we are. My first time seeing our power play and your first time seeing our power play out there together. Oh, we got 4 forwards on the power play trying to sauce it out front. Didn't work. Austin Reese now just slowly carrying it over to Schultz. They're probably going to try to get a shot off. No, passing out front. No, their shot is blocked. Now skating up the board, trying to force it. Cirelli now on a breakaway and shoots it low, but nice save on the goalie's part. Now tied in the corner, throwing it up to the defenseman, back to the winger, over to Burns, who takes a nice little low slap shot. They just redeflected into Bourne. Then another shot from Burns, who gets tipped and tipped by the goalie. That is a goal for our Seattle Metros. Anthony Cirelli got that goal. That is his second goal tonight. He's on pace to get the hat trick. If he gets the hat trick, boys, he's going to get a promotion. That line's going to get a promotion. Look at that. Nice little tip right past the goalie. That's what happens when you start the backup against us. We're going to make you guys pay. We want the hard competition. We're trying to prove to everyone that we are Stanley Cup champions. We are Stanley Cup champions. It's impossible. What Vegas couldn't do and choked in the finals to do is something our Seattle team is going to do. We're going to go. We're going to become the number 1 seed in our division. We're going to become the Stanley Cup champions. We're going to be the President Cup winning champions. We're going to win it all. Anything we can win, we're going to win. Except Rookie of the Year. I don't think we have any rookies on our team. So we're not going to be doing that. But next game, I do think I'm going to change it from true broadcast to regular broadcast. And it's that's on our defenseman, throwing it right away in front of our net. Dominic Cahoon, man, he made up for his penalty. We scored on the power play, and then he just comes out and scores one right there. So Coach forgives him for that, but now he's got to go out and get 2 more. Great camera angle, by the way, right there. But anyways, that was just an awful pass. It was a good idea for our goalie to throw it out. I like that, but Brett Burns, you cannot throw it in front of your net like that. There was no one there to pass to. So now let's go out there and get another goal. Victor Rask picking it up in the zone, curling, dumping it around the corner to Tyler Toffoli. Now up to the defenseman out in front to Case, who shoots, deflected off a goalie. Rask tries to get a shot, but stick lifted and unable to get a clean shot off. Now 72 for Pittsburgh, a little toe drag, and he gets a breakaway and shot right into the glove of Varlamov. Nice save, man. Nice save. All right. Come on. I like more goals. I mean, this is pretty action-packed. For 5 minutes, a lot of shit's been happening in these 5 minutes. So Ryan Hartman now has the puck, carrying it up. Sheary, little fake again. Back to Adam Larson, back out front to Cirelli. Cirelli has 2 again, and can he get 3? Oh, he trips over the goalie's pad, unable to get that 3rd goal. Smith plays it out, and now it is a 3-on-2. Nope, now 3-on-3 into our zone. Little jukes out from Getzel. Dumoulin tries to pass out front, gets intercepted, but our guy gets hit off the puck. Now Hornquist passing out to Russ. Russ block it. Russ shot gets blocked, and a nice shot on him. We get a nice shot on goal. Come on, boys. I want to see some goals. Let's keep it in their zone. We had the momentum going until Brett Burns did something stupid. But let's not choke this away. Nice block there. We're going to just block all the shots that we can. And now Anderson with the puck, just skating it up. 4-on-2. Nope, never mind. They just ruined. Dumps down low to Pearson. Pearson looking out front, and it is deflected away. And now Bukestad has a chance to score, but decides to button hook and pass it to the guy whose pass gets intercepted. John Hayden over to Pearson. Pearson toe drag, shot onto the glove side and covered by DeSmith. There we go. So 4 minutes have gone by since the last time I talked about the clock. This is still a 3-1 game, and our team seems to be all over them. Pittsburgh seems to be very sloppy this game. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, boys. But it's something. It's something. I just don't know. Pearson overdone. Back to Pearson, who fumbles with the ball. Not the ball, with the puck. Man, I've been playing way too much football. Way too much. Gotta get back into commentating hockey games. Nice little backhand glove side. Whew. Way too much football going on right now. Alright. Let's get one timer right here. Face-offs are pretty even. This is a pretty even game, and we've been winning in just about every category, though. Malkin now coming up. Nice hit by Brett Burns. Now going down. He has room. He has space. Does a toe drag around one defender, but couldn't hold on to the puck. He loses it on the toe drag, but he did. If he could have held that, that would have been such a nasty toe drag on that defender right there. Here we are again. Face off. Tied up there, won by Pittsburgh. Kessel now coming along the board. Seems to be a regular routine, looking for someone to pass to out front. Brings it around the net and takes a shot glove side on Varlamov. And nice save by him. Oh, shit. So here we are again. Schultz over to Kunitz, who takes a shot. No, that wasn't Kunitz. Fuck. Man, I gotta get my fucking hockey player names down again. And there's a tripping penalty. So we are again going to be on the power play. Let's see. We were able to score one time before. And my correction before, it wasn't Kunitz. It was Letang that took that nice little slap shot, but also the penalty. And now, with Letang being in the box, can we get that guy the hat trick? Right now, we're starting off with Lee Duchesne and Sheary, so he's not out there to get the hat trick at the moment. Might be able to later. Trouba takes a slap shot. Nice little save there. Trouba, you got to shoot around the goalie, not at him. All right, buddy, you can't shoot it at the goalie, because if you shoot it at the goalie, it just makes their job easier. They just hug it up. It's over. That's the end of it. All right. Oh, God. Fucking get it. No. Cahoon now skating it up again. He's trying to redeem himself even more. But that pass right there goes right to Duchesne, who intercepts it. Then passes it over to Sheary, who then gives the puck right on back to Pittsburgh, who dumps it all the way down into our zone. Trouba runs into the boards, but I was able to get the pass off. Now coming in. Let's set up the power play. But no, they just come in and take a slap shot right away. And that would be a block shot, and they're dumping it away. This penalty kill is playing much better than they were before. Now coming down the boards again, dumps it into the Pittsburgh zone around the boards to Cirelli. So he is out there to get his hat trick, possibly looking for someone to open. Trouba takes a shot. My apologies. I should probably stop getting so hyped up. This is so exciting. This is my first time experiencing this type of gameplay in the NHL 20 anyways. But this is quite Cirelli with... Cirelli. Man, now I got Anthony Cirelli stuck on my mind. I want this guy to score a hat trick in our first ever game. And against the Pittsburgh Penguins, that man would be on ESPN everywhere. I might have to give him a signing bonus after that. There's Cirelli again, now getting behind the net instead of in front of it for the tip. I'm not sure why he was getting behind it. But now here comes Pittsburgh, who takes a shot on Varlamov's glove side again. When are they going to learn? Varlamov's glove side is too fucking good. It's just too good, buddy. You can't score on Varlamov's glove side. He's got to... all day, every day. All day, every day. Alright, if you're going to score, shoot blocker. That's his weak spot. Anders Lee now is coming up the boards. Nice and slow, still waiting. Tries to do a toe drag, drops back to Burns. Burns gets it over to Case. Case to Duchesne, who takes a shot and is just snagged up by the Smith's glove. We did take Pittsburgh's backup goalie in Tristan Jarry. That is why the Smith is... on their roster at the moment. I don't know why they didn't try to sign a backup goalie. Maybe they had more faith in the Smith than anyone else. But Case out in front. Duchesne shot right into the stomach of the Smith. Just undesmithable. I can't believe that we just did that. Yeah, that was a pretty bad pun. I'll admit it. That was a bad pun. But anyway, so now here we go. Malkin now with the puck coming down, trying to fake out the defender while also waiting for time. And he was able to get by, but got hit and lost it. Pass it out front to Crosby for a one-timer who gets blocked. Now we got it, passing it up. It's a 2-on-1. It's going to be turned into a 2-on-2 with those type of turns. Nice little cut, slap shot off the glove and around the boards. Who's going to get it? Pittsburgh or Seattle? Seattle gets it. Pass out in front, and the battle lost by Seattle. Now Pittsburgh. Oh, Crosby on a breakaway. Nope, curls around. He's looking to shoot. Shoots it, and he gets it off the crossbar and in. Sidney Crosby showing that his team is not done yet. This game is far from over. Getting around, protecting the puck, and just sniping it into a perfect little corner. Nothing Varlamov could have done. Just bad defense on Seattle's part there. They need to remember if Crosby and Malkin are out there, they are a dynamic duo and will put up hella points. So here we are going in our fourth line versus their second line. Very interesting indeed. Getzel passing over again, and that's 2 goals in 10 seconds for Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh has now tied this game up. Right off the draw, that fourth line should not have been lined up with the second line of Pittsburgh's offensive attack. They just did a little tic-tac-toe, pass one side to the other, and Patrick Hornquist just follows through and scores a goal. Man, we're losing all the momentum here, boys. What is going on? Nice little one goes right by the glove. God damn it, boys. Varlamov's playing a hell of a game. This was supposed to be a Cinderella story. We shut out the Pittsburgh Penguins, and what do? You come in here and you just fucking start laying eggs. We gotta get a goal. We better win this game, boys. Otherwise, I'm not going to be happy. There's going to be an unhappy general manager, and when the manager isn't happy, the team's not going to be happy. And you know what? You guys can go and find your own way to your next game. I'm not paying for it. I'm not paying for a hotel. I'm not paying for fucking a car, food, anything. You guys make millions. You can do it. Pearson with the backhand. Oh, almost got the goal back. Come on, boys. Come on. I need more. Someone score a goal, please. Come on. Not asking much. I'm just asking you to win the game for me. Ooh, Cirelli's out there. He's already got 2 goals tonight. Come on. Let's get him the hat trick, boys. Don't force it, though. If you got an opportunity, finish on it. Bury that opportunity. But, I mean, if he is your opportunity, take it. Take it, because that man has been scoring on these guys left and right on a breakaway and shoots right at the stomach of the goalie. What is wrong with you guys? Shiri, you shoot behind the goalie, okay? You want to shoot it past the goalie, not through him, past him. All right, so Anders Lee, here's our first line, I think against their third or fourth line. So, good opportunity for us to possibly come back and get a goal here. Oh, here we go. Kasperi capping it up to Anders Lee. Back to Kapanen taking it wide. Curls. Got no one to go to. Looking for a pass. Hit along the boards. Out front. Lee takes a backhand shot past the goalie. Not in. He missed the net on that backhand attempt. Almost, though. Almost was able to bury it. Not quite there, though. McCann, though. Nice little move. Nice job defending. Nice little hit there. That's caused him to miss the net. So here we are again. I think this is Rust. I think this is their third line versus our fourth line. This is more of a manageable line combination. They definitely should not have been out there versus the fourth line. Oh my God. Oh, almost a tip in. Oh, 1 minute left, boys. 1 minute left. Don't let them score. Don't let them score. Don't let them fucking score. Ooh. That pass out front in that one-timer. Got real scary. I thought that was going to be it. Oh my God. Thank God he fucking can't score. Alright, so here comes Cirelli, Hartman, and Shiri out, which have been our top line. Here comes Malkin, Crosby, and Kessel, which has been their top line. And that's all their top players. Cirelli and them are not our top players, but they're just having one of their better games. Ooh, tries to force the pass, Hartman does. and it doesn't happen. Pass out front to Schultz. Schultz shoots it at Varlamov. Nice little save. 35 seconds left to play. 3-3 game. I don't want this to go into overtime. I want this to be over right now. I want us to go down and score, get 2 points on the day, give them 0. I don't want to play them in the playoffs. All right, Vince Dunn now tied up along the boards, tries to throw it the other way, tied up even more. Flurry there with the puck. Oh, Toffoli, now a 3-on-1 the other way. Look, be careful, he stops. Over to defenseman again. Pass over to Case, out front to Foley, off the glove of the Smith. And now it is a 3-on-1 the other way. Getzel takes a shot off the glove of Varlamov, still looking out front, and it's saved by Varlamov. 4.9 seconds left to play. 3-3 in our zone. Man, it seems like Pittsburgh is quite a third period team. They didn't play good in the first 2 periods, and I feel like if I didn't fucking decide to watch this game, we probably would have shut them out. But you know what? Fuck it. I want to see our team play. I want to see how our team does. So now we're going into overtime. What does that have in store for us? Alright, this is the start of the overtime game. Just like in our preseason game, that though it was 0-0, it goes into overtime. If it goes into a shootout, I hope that our team has what it takes. Here comes Case and Duchesne on the day versus Letang, Malkin, and Crosby. Which team? Crosby trying to end it early with a one-timer. Nice save by Varlamov. Varlamov is the only reason why we're still in this game. This guy's been bailing us out again over to Crosby. It seems like Crosby is their go-to right now, and they're just all over us. We just can't get the puck on these one-on-one battles with these superstar players. Crosby and Malkin alone keeping away, and then Letang out there just playing defense and still has those good hands. All right, come on, Duchesne in Case. We need good things out of you. We need a face-off win, and it's a face-off win for Pittsburgh. Malkin with it, trying to figure it over to Crosby again. Nice save. Shot by Malkin. Shot wide, though. Letang over to Malkin. Malkin shoots and scores, and that will be it. It's an overtime loss for Seattle Metros in their first game. What a comeback. What a fucking comeback by Pittsburgh. I'm so glad I watched this game. I really shouldn't have. I should have just fucking simulated, but I thought our team would do much better than that. They literally dominated us since about like the 5-minute mark. No, the 8-minute mark. Because around the 8:30 mark, they scored 2 goals in like 10 seconds. Yeah, our defense just was not good. It wasn't a good performance by our team in the third period. I think our team had a false sense of security with that 3-0 lead, and fuck, we just went from being the most talked about team and everyone being like, oh shit, we have to wake up for these boys, to a laughing stock again. To a laughing stock, boys. We just blew a 3-0 lead in less than 9 minutes. Less than 9 minutes, we blew a fucking 9-0 lead. 43 shots. Oh my god, our defense was atrocious. Our defense was atrocious. Okay. All right. Well, there we go. We're not going to go and watch a game. We're not going to watch a full game. Maybe like once an episode we'll go into a third period and shit. But I don't think we're going to watch a game. Let's just simulate up to the end of the month, see how our team's doing points-wise, standing-wise, see if we got to make any moves. 3-1 win against Nashville. So our first win comes the following day. Then a 6-3 loss versus Pittsburgh, and that's not good. What's going on with the draft class? Scouting reports. Gotcha. Any franchise players? Franchise? No franchise? Okay. That's fine too. Still the gem there. Chicago, that needs to be a W. We lose to Chicago 2-1. That's not good. 4-1 victory against the Dallas Stars. 5-1 loss against fucking Jesus Christ. So games that we should be winning, we're losing. Games that we should be losing, we're winning. That's very interesting. So
Just have the assistant coach edit the lines. It's the AHL. We don't really care much for it. How goes everyone? So points wise, right now we are tied for second in our division with the Canucks, Kings. The Canucks and Kings. The Flames are ahead of us by 1. They have 1 less loss, and they have an overtime loss. So if we would have taken that, if we would have beat Pittsburgh, we would be tied with them. We'd be tied for first right now if it wasn't for Pittsburgh. But the Penguins are 7-1-1. We gave them, for being the best team in the league right now, we gave them one hell of a run. And with 1 month out of the way, let's finish the month so that way we can go and see. Okay. So Oscar Lindbergh, people are now requesting for him. Let's see what they want, what they're willing to give me. Jacob Loco, whatever you are. I don't know anything about you, and then no, I don't want this trade. Not doing it. Not doing the trade, but there's 1 month. We dropped to 3rd at the end of the month, but they did play 1 more game than us. Our locker room chemistry is up to 72%, so that's pretty good. And let's go and look at the points for our boys. Matthew Shane, our leading point guy with 8. Who's leading our team in goals? That would be Anders Lee with 4, followed by Matt Duchene, Victor Rask, and John Hayden. Assists, who's getting them apples? Kasperi Kapanen and Matthew Shane. And we got a couple 4s, plus minus. Who's not really doing anything? Okay, so everyone's got a point. Plus minus wise, Case to Foley, Burns, and Rask. So we might have to make a change to the lineups on the plus minus. I might do that in between episodes. If I do, I'll show you. If not, we'll just jump right into things. Penalty minutes, who's leading the team penalty? Anthony Cirelli. Okay. Power play points, just looks like that. Okay. And what about the entire league? Who's leading the league and everything right now? The league in goals right now goes to Evgeny Malkin and Blake Wheeler with 8. Followed up close by 1, Max Pacioretty, Ovechkin, and Joe Pavelski. Assists goes to Kevin Fiala. Wow, this guy's a restricted free agent right now and leading the league in my universe in assists. Most points goes to Blake Wheeler, Tyler Seguin, Artemi Panarin. Oh, Panarin on Buffalo. Jesus. Goes from one New York team to another. And then Jamie Benn. But what about goaltender? Oh, rookies. Forgot about the Capo Caco. The guy that I wanted to draft. Probably could have traded up in the draft to get. And I didn't do it. Decided not to fucking do it. I'm not going to talk about it. My reasoning for why I didn't feel like it would be fair for me to trade up, and I thought I didn't have the assets to, and I didn't want to give everyone away. But Eric Comrie was a rookie goalie. I didn't know Eric Comrie was a rookie goalie. But goaltenders, Carter Hutton and Tuukka Rask are leading the league in wins. Save percentage goes to James Reimer, then Ryan Miller, and then Cam Ward. Cam Ward's still around. And then Jake Campbell, most shutouts in the league, goes to Tuukka Rask with 2 goals against average. Oh, McElhinney. Jesus Christ, buddy. Goals against average goes to James Reimer with .88, followed by Ryan Miller, and then Jack Campbell again. So those are the stats for the first month and the leaders for who's going to get what trophy. Our team right now is in a playoff spot, and I hope that our team's success does continue. I hope you guys enjoyed everything. If you did, hit the subscribe button, like, and leave a comment. If not, still subscribe and leave a comment. Don't know what else to tell you. Just subscribe. Don't even think about it. Just hit the fucking button, all right? And I will see you guys later.